Alright, welcome to Money in the Bank, our first pay-per-view, where the best of all three shows come to defend their titles, end their rivalries, and get their opportunities. Coming from Hartford, Connecticut, the homeland of the WWE. Alright, hopefully, we're going to put entrances on because it's a pay-per-view, and hopefully, like, the game's just not going to be a cunt. We only have 11 matches. Oh, because it can have up to 14 matches, okay. I also want Aleister Black to beat Lynch? Oh, Alexa. I thought you said, for some reason I read that as Aleister Black to beat Lynch. I'm like, Jesus Christ, what's going on here? Alright, Shinsuke Nakamura going up against the Big Boss Man. WCW will be opening the show. And last week on WCW, Shinsuke Nakamura and the Big Boss Man went toe-to-toe. They've each won one match against the other, so this is the rubber match to see who is the better man. Really? Is it Cobb County, Georgia? I didn't pick that up from the entrance music. Okay. Shinsuke's a terrible fucking dancer. I don't know what that shit is. Okay, so Shinsuke won their first match. Boss Man was able to win the second. Who do we think's going to win the third? We've got the innovative style, strong style of Shinsuke Nakamura versus that my right hand will fix anything style of the Big Boss Man. Boss Man, maybe, says Bad Luck Tony. Boss Man would be my pick if I was picking who I want to win. But who I want to win never win, so I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. And here's probably the first wrestling maneuver of the pay-per-view. Nice suplex. Almost a stalling suplex. I wouldn't say it was up there long enough, though. Just chop kicks to the leg. Oh, and there he goes for a tumble to the outside. Okay, so I'll tell you how to say my name. Bad Luck Tony T. Referee at 2. Imagine how unsatisfying it would be if this ended in a count out. Oh, and the neck crank now. Slamming him down onto that concrete. Oh, and Boss Man gets him into the ring. Bad Luck Turner YouTube. I'm probably just going to keep calling you Bad Luck, man. Oh, and there, Boss Man throwing him back to the outside again. And this doesn't look like it's going to have any resemblance to a wrestling match. This looks like it's going to be a brawl. Police brutality. Oh! Shinsuke Nakamura going into the crowd, and this is definitely going to end in a double count out. There is no doubt in my mind that this is no, you can't have a double count out as your opening match on a pay-per-view. Thank God for the Big Boss Man. Praise be to the Big Boss Man for getting back in the ring. I mean, he's assaulting a foreign wrestler, so it makes sense. True, but the Big Boss Man is not a police officer. He is a prison guard. Oh, and a DDT there. Shinsuke going to the top, high risk. Double knees. Oh, and that forearm to the nose. Same organ of the same appendage in our society. Equally shy. I don't know. I've only ever met one. Well, I've probably met a bunch of prison guards and they just haven't said that they were prison guards. But I've only ever worked with one prison guard. He seems alright. The prison industrial complex, that's where I want to work. I want to get paid money for subjecting people to poor human rights. Oh, the uppercut! The uppercut! Mate, I would join a PMC in like no time at all. Like no time at all. Like if someone was like, hey, you want to join my PMC? I'd be like, what's the pay? Yep, I'm in. Where's the Boss Man Slam? That's it. Where is it? Where is it? I think he went for it, but the always innovative Shinsuke Nakamura was able to counter it. And now Nakamura is teeing off with these strikes. But here comes the Boss Man! And Shinsuke rolling to the apron. Trying to put the ropes between him and the Boss Man. Oh, into the cover! Referee's going to count it. 1, 2. Oh, the Boss Man up. 1, 2. No. No, and Shinsuke tried to steal one there. Nice backdrop there. Oh, and the neck wrench again. Oh, and the Boss Man going to the top rope, and Shinsuke is on the other side of the ring. Boss Man gonna flop. No, he thinks better of it when he gets up there. But no, he's changed his mind. Boss Man very indecisive. Doesn't know if he'll feed you or not when you're in his prison. And Shinsuke doing the wise thing and crawling away. Oh, and he's got him up on his shoulder. Too close to the ropes for that submission hold. On the jawbreaker there. DDT. Shinsuke's rolling. Oh, Shinsuke! Shinsuke using his mind to move the Big Boss Man. Kinshasa! 1, 2. The Boss Man somehow able to kick out from that. Big Boss Man feeling that big show, making his pay-per-view debut. Oh, and another DDT. Big Boss Man trying to stay alive. You don't want to be the first man to lose on pay-per-view. Oh, and just gets tossed to the outside. And now Shinsuke on to the second rope. I'm not sure what he's going to do from the second rope to the outside. Yeah, no, nothing. He's not going to do anything. Oh! And Boss Man could feel the DDT coming and able to counter that one. And now Shinsuke in a world of trouble on the outside as the Boss Man gets into the ring. And Shinsuke not moving. Boss Man out there to restart the count at 4. Oh! Slaps him into the audience. Oh, these two are fighting in the fans. And they got to start thinking about making their way back to the ring. And Bossman has Shinsuke reeling. Oh, Shinsuke's trying to get away. Oh, and Shinsuke put himself through a table. Shinsuke running for the ring. Referee at a count of 8. And Shinsuke makes it. Is Shinsuke happy to win by count? No, he's not. He gets back out and he resets the count. And this fight is going to continue in the audience. Oh, Bossman. These two going back and forth. There's Shinsuke back into the arena. The audience is all looking the wrong way. Yeah, they're not fussed. They'd rather watch it on the Titantron. Oh, wow! What an innovative powerbomb from Nakamura there. That would require incredible strength to do it. Bossman eats the stairs. Referee at a count of 8. Oh, Bossman rolls Shinsuke back in, and there is a table on the outside. I'm not sure who put that there. Oh, and the Big Boss Slam! And that's got to be all. Shinsuke put himself through a table. That has to be it. Big Bossman going to win this debut pay-per-view match. Shinsuke goes 1-3. Big Bossman 2-2. And that's enough for him to win the rubber match. This was a back and forth match that went into the audience. Bossman able to get the win in the end. There he is. That's where he put himself through the table. And will that be the end of this rivalry? Will Shinsuke Nakamura be content in that loss there? Or will he try and claim shenanigans because of the table? We'll have to wait and see as we power on into our next match. That is Goldberg and Shelton Benjamin. And it's worth noting that Shelton Benjamin has done nothing of note here. All he's done since his debut is lose a match to the Big Show. Whereas Goldberg has won every match he's been in, and he is 3-0. These men couldn't have more of a different record if they tried. Goldberg wins, you bet $5. I'm not taking that bet because I agree with you. Shelty B 803. Don't forget, Shelton Benjamin trained with Brock Lesnar. They were part of the same wrestling team. And here comes the reigning and defending, the man who stands in fire for his entrance and breathes smoke, Goldberg, being escorted by the police. Keep in mind, those police are there for your safety, not his. Goldberg not only looking to retain his title here, but looking to move to 4-0. Oh yeah, they're there for your safety. They're there to make sure you don't accidentally get in this animal's way. The closest thing to a dragon we've ever seen since the medieval times. The WCW Heavyweight Champion of the world. The undefeated Goldberg. Hey, did you see him breathing smoke? Last time I checked, dragons breathe smoke, Glock. I'm just that.
Introducing the challenger from Orangeburg, South Carolina, weighing in at 248 pounds, Shelton Benjamin.
The crowd not really into Shelton.
From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 270 pounds,
Goldberg clearly the fan favorite here. And that's what it's all about there. Big Gold, the WCW Heavyweight Championship. And how beautiful she shines in the light. And here they go. Shelton starting nice and early with that arm drag. And look, when it comes to sheer wrestling talent, there is no question Shelton Benjamin will be the better wrestler. But will that be enough to counteract the raw power of Goldberg? The size of Goldberg. The fire breathing of Goldberg. Oh, look at that. That well-timed counter. Oh, into the cover, going for an early one, but Goldberg out before the count of one. And you got to think, that's just going to annoy the big man. Oh, misses with the jumping knee. The spears of Goldberg. The jackhammer of Goldberg. Oh, and Goldberg misses with the punch. But Shelton not able to take advantage. Oh, now driving those shoulders into the gut. Trying to take the air out of Goldberg. Take those oxygen out of those lungs. He won't be able to get up a head of steam for the spear. And you're taking out one of his tools, one of his more devastating tools. If Goldberg can't run, he can't spear you. Oh, and Goldberg trying to get away here. A nice little monkey flip there. Oh, stiff kick to the head. And Shelton Benjamin, I think, is faring a little bit better than some people gave him credit for right now. He is taking it to Goldberg. Double underhooks. Oh, those knees to the chest. And that'll kickstart your heart. Oh, look at that. Goldberg able to shift his weight. Bringing all 270 pounds down on why did I say Jordan? Benjamin. That nice little super kick there. Same one that gave Bret Hart brain damage, if you listen to him. It definitely wasn't the motorcycle accident he had. Don't worry, Bret Hart's not a fucking self-centered, cynical asshole. Definitely not. And Benjamin fighting back. Oh, and that knee lift there. And I think this is the most we've seen Goldberg tested. Even in that match against Big Show last week. I don't think we saw Goldberg tested this early. Oh, big right hand. Oh, and he's lining him up for the spear. This could be all she wrote. That short range spear there. Did he get enough speed up out of that corner to finish it? He thinks yes. Referee slow to start the count. 1, 2. Shelton Benjamin had to kick out. And you have to think if the referee was maybe in the right position, that match could have been all over right there. Oh, but Goldberg. He's got him up for the jackhammer. And that's got to be all into the cover. Legs hooked. 1, 2, 3. Goldberg retains his title in dominant fashion. There were some moments. Shelton Benjamin looked good at times. But as soon as that spear hit, it was all over. Shelton Benjamin's body just didn't know it yet. If he had have just stayed down at this point, he could have avoided the jackhammer. He's potentially shortened his career by taking that jackhammer. Goldberg, 4-0. The streak is real.
World Heavyweight Champion, Goldberg!
How many in a row can Goldberg do? Who will be next to feel the wrath of the champion? Alright. Who's up next? Next we have Aleister Black taking on Ribbie for the Indie Invasion Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Championship.
Okay. Is that a fucking... No, that's a rib. What's going on, Grimothy? Have you never seen a delicious barbecue rib before? I just found $50 in front of my house. Nice! Gift it to me right now, or else I'll fight you. Don't make me come in your house, I'll fuck you up, bro. That's it, we're fighting now. You need durries? Ooh. Ooh. Here comes the challenger, Aleister Black. Aleister Black has actually lost more matches than he's won. He's won one tag team match where he tagged with the Vegemite Wizard to take on the Vegemite Wizard's brothers in the Mod Squad, Just Jelly and Metals. Since then, he lost a triple threat match, which Chad Gable won. Velveteen Dream was the third man. He also lost a mixed gender tag match just last week where he tagged up with... Wait, no. No, he didn't. Sorry, I apologize. I lied. He wasn't in that mixed tag team match. He was in a double count out against the Velveteen Dream. So, Aleister Black, he won his first match. He debuted in a winning effort. He kicked the skull off of Metals for an early pinfall. But since then, has been all losses. He'll be looking to right the ship here. And here comes Ribbie! He wears the championship under his suit. That's his plan, to make sure no one can take it from him. Ribbie trying to figure out the best way to get into the ring here. Hey, the rib slide! Lubricated by all that barbecue sauce. Ribbie waving to the fans. Oh! The backflip! And Ribbie is your Indie Invasion champion and mascot.
Introducing the challenger from Amsterdam, Netherlands, weighing in at 215 pounds, Aleister Black.
Aleister Black. Going up against...
Introducing the champion from Memphis, Tennessee.
Well, there you go.
Weighing in at 195 pounds.
He's a light boy.
Ribbie.
Oh, the championship just went into his skull. And that's how you know he's serious. He's got that championship on the brain. Indie Invasion's first pay-per-view match. And what sort of match are we going to have? They are really here to show the world that they may wrestle in a broken down gym for 8 fans. But when it comes to wrestling talent, they are just as good as WWE and WCW. And it's up to the champion to prove that here. So what, their champion's a giant rib. Who cares? He's chocked full of protein. He's got delicious barbecue sauce. What more could you want in a man? Oh, and those headbutts. And he's taking it to the challenger now. Oh, Aleister Black, miscalculation there. And that lets Ribbie take control with a big slam. And Aleister Black has to roll out of the ring and he has to reconsider his options here. But Ribbie follows him out. Oh, DDT onto the concrete. And where is Ribbie going? Ribbie going to the outside. He wants to interact with the fans, and I don't think Aleister Black's going to let him. I mean, Aleister Black has to be careful here. The title does not change hands on a count out. This could have been Ribbie's plan all along. Get counted out. No one knows if Ribbie's a good guy or a bad guy, but he's not going to let himself get counted out here. So at least this match will continue. Nice belly to belly. Oh, Ribbie off the ropes. Oh, the leg drop. Shades of Hulk Hogan. Ribbie is actually crazy. Ribbie's a mad lad. Using his head like a weapon. Oh, and another leg drop. Ribbie is taking it to the challenger right now. Just shot after shot to that head. And another headbutt. Ribbie hitting Black so hard, he's fallen to his knees himself. And Black able to fight back here. Oh, but not for much longer. Ribbie tangles him up in the ropes. And Black just cannot get anything done against the champion. Oh, and the bear hug. Will Aleister Black tap out? Will he tap out? He's been under so much punishment. No, he finds his way out. Oh, and that kick to the head into the cover, and that could be it. Ribbie could be unconscious. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. The referee very slow to get into position there, and Aleister Black has to be frustrated. Oh, Aleister Black, look at this, picking him up with his foot. And another shot to the face. Into the cover. The ribs under the ropes. This is controversial. This should be a rope break. Ribbie able to kick out though. And the referee needs to pay more attention. He's clearly under the ropes there. That should be a rope break. And Aleister Black taking time out to have a little meditation rest. Trying to kick the sunglasses off of Ribbie. I think they're attached permanently though. I think the sunglasses are part of him. Now Ribbie trying to make something happen, but he's just taking boot after boot to the head. And then I'd be surprised if either of these men leave without a concussion tonight. Oh! What a slam! Ribbie could have changed the whole complexion of this match with one maneuver. Oh, a very European uppercut! This has got to be it! Ribbie's going to retain! Into the cover! 1, 2... Oh! Aleister Black at 2.5. Oh my god, what a match! Oh, and the leg drop! Into the cover, that's got to be all! 2... And Black able to kick out yet again. What is this man made of? Oh no. Oh! Oh, 195 pounds onto the chest. Into the cover again. 1, 2, 3! Ribbie retains the title! Ribbie retains! Who saw this coming? The champion with the varied offense, with the leg drops, the senton splash right here, the very European uppercut. He just came at Aleister Black so many different ways. You can see how much that title means to him. His first title defense, successful. And what's coming up next? We have the Divas Championship of Indie Invasion. Nikki Cross versus Liv Morgan. Nikki Cross made her debut on Indie Invasion 2 weeks ago in a winning effort against Ember Moon. Obviously, that win deemed to be impressive enough to get her a shot at the title. And here comes Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan has only lost one match on Indie Invasion, and that was to Jammy94. So you have to think Jammy94 is in the back saying, why is this title shot not mine? Give me what I deserve. You'll think because she's going to be watching the outcome of this match very closely. And she'll have her sights set on the winner.
Introducing the challenger from Glasgow, Scotland, Nikki Cross.
Nikki Cross, the lunatic. She's just as likely to hurt herself as she is to hurt you.
Champion from Elmwood Park, New Jersey. She is the WWE.
Well, not really the WWE's champion. Just ignore that part. Liv handing over the belt. She plans on seeing that again at the end of the match. And that's what it's all for, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and Liv starting things off with a Hurricane Rana and a boot to the gut. You know, not everyone takes Liv seriously. She's a very pretty girl. The pink hair doesn't scream, take me seriously as a champion, but she'll be looking to prove everyone wrong here on the grand stage of this big pay-per-view event. Nice Inzaguri there. Oh, and another boot to the stomach. And Liv, you gotta think she's trying to put away this #1 contender early. Oh, into the cover. Not very good ring awareness there. Feet were under the ropes. You gotta hope a mistake like that doesn't cost her. Oh, and there's a DDT. Oh, and here's the head scissors. And Liv is on the warpath here. You gotta think that win last week. Oh, and look at this, into a half Boston Crab, but again, right next to the ropes. Liv wasting opportunities here. But that win last week when she teamed with the heavyweight champion, Ribbie, it really looks like it's invigorated her. You can see some of the influence from Ribbie there, hitting her own leg drop. Now Nikki Cross trying to fight back. Oh, and then just bending the spine over the back. Oh, and a kick to the gut of her own. Giving Liv a taste of her own medicine, and looks like that taste is going to continue there. Rough shots to the face. Nice suplex. And Liv struggling to her feet. And this does not look good for the champ. Oh, Nikki Cross biting her. But the referee didn't see it. And look at that, Liv, a kip up from Liv, and she's fired up. Like she didn't catch rabies from that. She got fired up instead. And a little extra kip up there just for good measure. Oh, monkey flip. Oh, coming off that bottom rope hard. Again, that big clothesline, and that clothesline has been the equalizer. Every time Nikki Cross uses that clothesline, momentum shifts. Possibly she's identified a blind spot in Liv's game, and Liv making her way for the ropes, but she's miles away. The referee's asking, do you quit? And she fights her way out instead. Drop kick to the back of the head. Cross. Again, there's that clothesline for the third time. Liv really needs to think up a way to protect herself from that. And now she's just being ragdolled by the challenger. Oh, and a face buster. Liv Morgan not moving. And what is Nikki Cross doing here? Oh, driving that face into the mat again. And this may be all she wrote for the champion. Backbreaker there, and then a stretch. And Liv's in trouble. Oh, headbutts. Drop kick. Oh, and Liv finally able to get something going. Liv out of desperation there, rolling out of the way. But look how quickly Nikki's able to take control again. Oh, got the underhook there. But look at this! Liv rolls her up! 1, 2. Now Cross on top. 1, 2. And Liv kicks out. Liv trying to retain by any means possible there. And again, this backbreaker for the third time now. Really working on separating those discs in the champion's back. You take away the back. Take away the support the back gives. You can't kick out. You can't put any power into your strikes. It's a good strategy by Cross. And there, and yet another clothesline. We identified that hole in Morgan's game earlier. Michael speaking. Ah, sweet. When do you guys close tonight? Perfect. Thank you very much. Bye. Oh, a big clubbing overhand there. Oh, and look at this! Cross missed! Cross missed! Liv Morgan! Into the choke! Will this be all? Cross is fighting to get out, but Liv is not letting go. Liv is not letting go of this hold. And all it took was one missed strike from Cross, and Liv capitalized into the cover now. 1, 2. And Nikki Cross able to kick out on instinct there. I'm not even sure she was conscious for that kick out. Oh, she's conscious now though. And it's another big time clothesline. Oh, that spinning takedown. Liv's not moving into the cover, and we have a new champion, ladies and gentlemen. 2. Oh, Liv Morgan kicks out as well. This match is crazy. Oh, and more headbutts. Liv not moving. This is getting hard to watch at this point, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and more strikes to the unprotected head and face. Oh, Morgan kips up after that neck breaker. But Cross was ready with it with the fireman's carry. But Liv still has some fight in her. The champion is struggling, but she's still trying to fight. Oh! Takes her out with that low drop kick. Oh, she thinks she's done enough off that drop kick. 1, 2. No, Nikki Cross kicks out at 2. And this match is so back and forth. Both these women desperate for the pin. Oh, Nikki Cross, here it comes. Here comes that spinning neck breaker. And that could be all for Liv Morgan. Cross moving into the middle of the ring. Referee counts. New champion. 1, 2, 3. And new. Nikki Cross is your new champion. And still undefeated on Indie Invasion. As you can see, it's back and forth.
Here's your winner, and the new WWE Divas Champion, Nikki Cross.
And the question has to be asked, what does that mean for Liv Morgan? Does Liv Morgan get a rematch? Or, because she lost the other week to Jamie 94, is Jamie 94 now the #1 contender? Gonna have to see how this plays out next week on Indie Invasion. See if a #1 contender reveals themselves. Lower Canada Classic, you're all awesome, amazing people, and I hope every one of you has a fantastic time. Oh, that's lovely, Lower. That's so nice and Canadian of you, my friend. Lower Canada Classic, welcome to the members section of the non-functional House of Games, where the weights are just a little bit bigger. Thank you for the follow, my dude. Alright guys, so that was the first 3 matches. Alright. Let's continue with our Money in the Bank pay-per-view. We took a little bit of a breather, but we're back. Got WCW getting represented again with Ali versus Rey Mysterio. Ali yet to get his first win here.
Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 182 pounds, Ali!
These two fought last week, Rey Mysterio and Ali. Rey Mysterio did win that match. It was quite the epic match, though. 20 minutes back and forth. What's going on, Ardio?
And his opponent from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175.
Ardio, we made your character.
The WCW Cruiserweight Champion, Rey Mysterio.
So this is evidently a non-title match between these two. You have to think maybe if Ali had have gotten the win last week, it would have been a title match, but no. Some nice back and forth here. Ooh, quick takedown there. The champion is taking it to Ali. Trying to finish him earlier than he did. Oh, what is this? What is this? Randy Orton interfering. What does Randy Orton want with Rey Mysterio and Ali? He isn't even on the same show as them. For some reason, Randy Orton, a member of WWE, has come out here and tried to start something with the WCW Cruiserweight Champion. And Ali taking advantage of the distraction. And why is Randy out here? Counts up to 4 now. These two are going to have to get back to the ring soon. And Ali hears the referee and he starts making his way back now. Tornado DDT there. Oh, Mysterio crawling to the relative safety of outside before coming immediately back in. Oh! The backbreaker there, but Mysterio able to kip up. It's almost like that backbreaker energized him. And here comes Randy Orton. What is Randy Orton doing in the ring? He's got some words to say to Rey. And it looks like the referee has disqualified Ali. He has. I guess you say Randy Orton came out of nowhere. You definitely could, Big Trash Panda. That is the weirdest end to that match that we could have seen. Rey Mysterio gets the win. And I'm really not sure what the hell Randy Orton was doing out there. Is Randy Orton aligning himself with Ali? Why have all our... Randy Orton could be the GOAT soon. He could be. Why have all our title matches become non-title matches now? I want to have a look at something. We had so many title matches for this pay-per-view, and now all of a sudden they're non-title matches. Just WWE 2K20 things. How you doing, Lucan? Yep, it cancelled. It cancelled all the title matches. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No title matches for the pay-per-view now? That was supposed to be a title match. That was a title match. That was a title match. That was supposed to be a title match. That was a title match. That wasn't. That wasn't even a match. That wasn't a match. You gotta tell me. Everyone gets it, but now no one does. This fucking game. For fuck's sake, man. I just want some consistency in my game. Alright, I guess no titles are changing hands. No one. No one gets it. Everyone keeps their title for the first month. Has he got CM Punk in this game? It definitely does not, Big Trash Panda. And we are all better people for it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal
Well, now we know if we start a pay-per-view, we have to see the thing through to the end, or else it fucking breaks. Alright, AJ Styles is yet to get a win here. He's 0-1. Going up against the undefeated United States champion Mark Henry, who is 1-0.
from Shelby, Texas, weighing in at 360 pounds, the WWE United States champion, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
So let's see how these two go in this non-title match, because pay-per-views mean nothing. Henry there with a big headbutt. Oh, and AJ Styles. Speed versus strength. AJ Styles here. Dropping the knee across the champion's face. And he has the world's strongest man reeling at this point. And just as we say that, Mark Henry comes back. And there's nothing fancy about what Mark Henry does to his opponents in these rings. Everything just hurts. He's picking Styles up like he's nothing. Into the cover. Not even a count of one there. AJ Styles taking time to showboat. Mark Henry rolling out to the apron. Oh, and here we go. Sunset flip to the outside. Mark Henry's weight being used against him there. AJ Styles quick to get him back in the ring. He may be sensing there is blood in the water. Oh, backbreaker. Oh, the Pele kick! Henry's rocked! Styles not going for the cover just yet. Discus clothesline. Knee drop. He is picking Henry apart. Oh, the dropping neck breaker. And into the cover. This could be it. 1, 2. Henry kicks out at 2. Oh, and a backbreaker. Styles really working the neck and back of the champion. Oh, Hurricane Rana. Oh, and could we be seeing it? Is AJ Styles setting himself up for the phenomenal forearm? And there it is! And look at Mark Henry. Roaring like an animal. We made your character. He's been made. Mark Henry fighting back with the ferocity of a beast. And AJ Styles doing everything he can to create some distance before this match turns around. Is it this? No, this is Mark Henry. This is not a bear. Oh, and there's Styles able to counter and use that quickness yet again. Did CM Punk return? No, CM Punk has not returned. Oh, and into the calf crusher. But not good ring awareness there. And AJ Styles looks like he's setting himself up for a second phenomenal forearm on Mark Henry. Oh, and he connects. Styles not going for the cover. Mark Henry will always be sexual chocolate. It's sexual, baby. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna give it all to ya. My character is called Mark Henry. No, Ardio, this is not your character. This is Mark Henry. Oh, backhand there. And here comes Mark Henry. No, he's not over there, Mark. Oh my god, Ardio. What are you doing, man? Are you being a troll right now? Does he look like a bear? You asked for a bear. Does he look like a bear? Because he's not a bear. Trick question. I mean, like, this is how you find out if someone's a racist or not, isn't it? Oh, the big splash. And that's got to be all. Into the cover. AJ Styles has got to be done. 1, 2. Oh my god. AJ Styles somehow able to kick out. And this match has been back and forth. Oh, and off the top rope, and he misses! That's why it's called high risk, ladies and gentlemen. Bears are big, hairy guys in gay culture. He's not a bear. Mark Henry's not hairy. Mark Henry is hairless, apart from his beard. How is he a bear? Oh, I'm stretching him out now. Oh, armbar! Armbar! Can Henry get to the ropes? No, he can't. AJ Styles able to tap out the world's strongest man and the US champion. And considering this was a title match, I'm going to give him the fucking belt. AJ Styles is your new US champion. Stupid fucking game. And Nikki Cross is your new Divas champion, if that's not done properly. Alright, coming up now. For some reason, I don't know why. You seriously hurt your back, by the way? Well, that's no good, man. If it's seriously hurt, you shouldn't be at work. We have The Miz versus Triple H in a steel cage. No one knows why, but it's The Miz. The Miz is 0-2. While Triple H is making his wrestling debut here at a pay-per-view, which makes perfect sense because he's Triple H. Now hurts when I breathe or reach up or down. Have you gone to a doctor? So far, The Miz's WWE career has consisted of him losing 2 matches to Braun Strowman. Now, he's gone from wrestling Braun Strowman to wrestling Triple H in a cage. I think it's fair to say someone does not like The Miz. Hurting when breathing isn't a good sign. No, it happened like 2 hours ago. I'd go home sick, buddy. And here he comes, the King of Kings. One of my personal favourites, if I'm allowed to be biased for a moment. And here he comes. Well, Ardio, that's how people do serious damage to themselves. So, if you come into stream in 3 days and end up saying that you lost movement in one of your arms because you didn't get your back checked, absolutely no one here will have any sympathy for you. At all. Well, some people in chat might have sympathy for you, but I'll tell them not to. Triple H. What a back. What a front. What a set of legs. What a head. Triple H isn't your ideal specimen of man. I don't know what to tell ya. And the cage being lowered around these two. The only way to win, escape the cage, pinfall, or submission. So basically, the ways you normally win a match, but you can also escape the cage. The Miz certainly has a tall order against him here. I'm trying to sit here, I'm trying to think, who would I rather wrestle? Would I rather wrestle Braun Strowman or would I rather wrestle Triple H? I think I'd rather wrestle Braun Strowman. Good, Glitches, how are you, my man? Oh, and the Miz with the boot there. Except this game is fucked up yet again, Glitches. It's fucked up yet again. So we got 3 matches into Money in the Bank. And then we had to go because my girlfriend was here. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh yeah, none of your title matches are your title matches anymore. Like, they're not title matches. No titles are being defended. You can't alter it. You can't change it. It's like it's fucked everything up. So I'm going to have to go in there and manually change shit around. Last day of HSC tomorrow. But you wrote down. Yeah, I know who won. Right now, the only titles that have changed hands is AJ Styles beat Mark Henry for the US title, and Nikki Cross beat Liv Morgan for her title. So I can change it. I just shouldn't have to, you know? Miz cutting off Triple H there. What's HSC, by the way? Oh, now the Miz trying to get out. And I don't think either of these men have done nearly enough to warrant escaping the cage like this. So this could be a very long match if they're going to keep trying this bullshit. Oh, wait. The Miz is gone. The Miz is gone. Oh, and Triple H able to get him back at the last second. High school certificate. Basically the test you need to do at the end of high school. Oh, okay. Yeah, we do the VCE. The Victorian Certificate of Education. So that makes sense. And look at these two perched precariously on the top rope. Miz is eating a lot of shots here. And the two are racing. Who's going to get there first? Both perched up the top now. And what's going to happen here? Oh, the Miz nearly falls. Triple H nearly falls, but if he falls that way, he wins. This could end in disaster for one of these two superstars. Oh no! Oh my god! The Miz is dead. The Miz is dead. And the Miz is racing. Racing to his feet, trying to get Triple H. Oh, and he stops him there. But barely. And now Triple H trying again. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, come on. Oh, there he goes. He finally gets him down. And he's dragging him back down. Oh, head bouncing off that steel. And now both men trying to get to the top of the cage. And who knows what's going to happen here. Triple H trying to get down. Miz not allowing it. Both men trading shots back and forth. Oh, and down goes Triple H. Down goes Triple H. And the Miz is trying to find his footing. If the Miz finds his footing, this match is over. Oh, and he can't do it. Couldn't find somewhere to put his foot. And he didn't want to just drop. Didn't want to risk the injury. And these two are going to go one more time on top of this cage. And you have to think, if one of these superstars gets sent into the ring one more time from the top of the cage, that's got to be all. That's not something you're going to recover from. Who's up next? I don't know. I don't know. It's all changed. Oh, and there goes Triple H. That's twice now that Triple H has fallen. It's got to be at least 12 feet. Miz just needs to find his footing. Oh, he was so close. Triple H desperately clubbing at the Miz. And now they're both climbing. Both climbing next to each other. You think one would try and pull the other one off. Oh, the Miz is just going for it. But no. Triple H able to cut him off. And now Triple H sends the Miz flying to the ground. And has he done enough? He's trying to find his footing. The Miz isn't moving. Oh, and Triple H over the other side. And that's all she wrote. Triple H is going to win his WWE debut, and The Miz is going to go 0-3. How embarrassing for him. I mean, I guess that replay there really shows you this match. Not too exciting, but Triple H got the job done. And somehow the Miz is on the outside. Miz finding his teleportation powers a little too early. I mean, a little too late there. And next up, we have a match with WCW representatives. We have Steve Austin versus Bobby Lashley. And this is a title match. Steve Austin making his debut.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And Austin walks into this match. Walks into this federation. Walks into this World Championship Wrestling. And demands a title shot. And he's going to get that today against Bobby Lashley.
And his opponent from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, the WCW United States Champion, the Almighty Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley, the WCW United States Champion. Now, we've already seen the WWE United States Championship change hands today. Will the WCW United States Championship change hands as well? What's going on, Slim Focus? Bobby has only wrestled once, despite being the champion. Oh, it in straight into the cover. 1, 2. And Austin now turns it around. Lashley again. Woof. Just started my universe mode. I love this game. Oh, nice. It's nice that they patched things so we could actually play the game a little bit more, isn't it, Slim? Are you doing a custom wrestler universe, or what are you doing? Bobby Lashley here taking it to the challenger. And he opened this match quickly there with that pin. You can think he's trying to put Stone Cold away early. Go back to sipping on that champagne in the champions room. And Bobby Lashley is dismantling Austin right now. Yeah, and just normal. I don't have draft, but my storyline NXT is going to invade Raw and SmackDown, and SmackDown will invade NXT and Raw also. Poor Raw! They're just sitting there getting invaded by everyone! And Lashley just using his superior strength, and I'd have to say speed as well, to take it to Austin. But Austin, with that tenacity, driving the knee into the gut. And this could be where things start to roll for the Rattlesnake. That's coming in the future, just setting my champions on the first week. Yeah, nice, nice. I'm doing a WWE show, a WCW show, and an indie show. And once a month, all 3 shows meet at the pay-per-view. So you get a little bit of everything. And Lashley back to these slams and suplexes. Oh, and look at this! What a gut buster. The elevation there. And that can break your ribs. Oh, and here he comes. The Dominator! I might do WWE versus NXT. Oh, nice. I mean, they sort of did that the other week, eh? Because everyone was stuck in Saudi Arabia. Big elbow drop there. And Austin is reeling. Oh, he's got him up. Shades of Goldberg. Do that storyline a lot more often. Yeah, if they do it too much, it'll lose its effect. But yeah, I think it was really good that they did it. Probably one of their better shows they've had all year. Into the cover. 1, 2. And Austin sees his chances at winning that US title dwindling, and he manages to kick out somehow. But Lashley not giving him a second to breathe. He's all over him again. Oh, and Austin trying to fight back. Nice bulldog there off the right hand. SmackDown and Raw though. Well, like SmackDown and Raw should invade each other more often. I think they're only doing it now because of the of Survivor Series, really. It's the only time it really makes sense for them to do it. And look at this. The crowd getting behind their hero, Stone Cold. And Lashley here, very happy to disappoint them. Or they should do a war. It'd be nice if like it actually felt like Raw and SmackDown actually competed. Because that's why they did the brand split originally. So they'd be competition for each other. But they've got nothing to do with each other. Oh, and Lashley trying to make Austin tap. Austin not having any of it. Manages to slide his way off the back. And those right hands. Vince needs to step down. 1, 2. Well, I mean, Vince wrote the SmackDown show where NXT invaded. Vince wrote that. So, like, he might be responsible for some really... Oh, and into a stunner! Stunner! Yeah, he did. Yeah. Everyone assumed it was Triple H, but it came out from some reputable sources that it was Vince that did it. Austin just hit Lashley with a stunner and didn't go for the pin, and that could be a huge mistake. With Triple H. Yeah. With Triple H's help. I mean, I doubt that Vince knows who the NXT talent are. Bobby Lashley just eyeing off Stone Cold like he's a piece of meat in the corner there, and it's definitely got some sexual connotation. I'm concerned for Stone Cold's butthole. And Stone Cold is too, so he's fighting back. Oh, and Lashley able to counter out of that suplex attempt. And that big clothesline will shut things down for Austin almost immediately. Oh, and now again. Letting all that blood rush to the head. And that has got to be all into the cover. 1, 2. Oh my God. Stone Cold kicks out from that move not once, but twice. Oh, and Lashley incensed. Driving his skull into the back of Stone Cold's head. Likely to hurt himself as much as he hurts Austin there, but he doesn't seem to care. He's enraged. I don't think AEW could compete with WWE this month, to be honest. No, I don't think they could either. Have you seen what Rob Van Dam came out and said about AEW? It made me laugh so much. On the Luthez press. Austin is rolling. You got to think he's feeling another stunner coming around the corner. He said, 1, 2, 3. Oh! 2 9/10. Lashley able to kick out. So some people. Oh, and there's the stunner. There's the stunner. That should be all. But Austin again not going for the cover. It's insanity. It's insanity. Lashley into the cover. 1, 2. Near fall after near fall. So someone was telling him that he should leave TNA and go to AEW, and he's just like, I have a really good deal at TNA, so I'm not going to leave. Oh, and look at the back there of Lashley. The weight of Austin just becoming too much, and that shows how much these two have taken out of each other. And he's like, let's be honest. Back in my prime, I was 235 pounds, and I was considered small because everyone else was 300 pounds. Now you have all these 190-pound people in AEW stealing all my moves. It shouldn't be called AEW. It should be called APW for All Petite Wrestling, because you guys are all petite little men. And it made me laugh so hard. Oh, and Lashley able to fight back there. This match going backwards and forwards. The title on the line. You have to feel like Austin has missed a couple of opportunities to get the pin off his finisher. And Lashley is looking to punish him for that. Oh, and here it comes for trying to make him tap. Trying to make him tap, but no. Austin able to fight his way out for a second time. Lucky Luke 74. Welcome to the member section of the non-functional House of Gains. Well, the weights are just a little bit bigger. Thank you, my dude. I sound familiar? Do I? Oh, and there's a Dominator. And that should be all. But Lashley not going for the pin here. Choosing to punish Austin instead. And these two, I don't know if they have a personal vendetta, but these two not trying to end the match. And when a title's on the line, you have to think that that's what you're trying to do first and foremost, end the match. Oh, Luthez press. Austin's been feeling this maneuver into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out at 2.5. I feel like I seen you in another stream. Oh, Austin went for the stunner, but Lashley able to push him away. And there's that shoulder tackle. He got a 2 count from it earlier. Can he get more now? Oh, he's not going to try. Into the cover. That should be all. 1, 2. Oh my God. Stone Cold kicks out at 2.5 again. What does it take to put this man away? How you going, Loin? He was in one of the Demi Plays videos. Oh, fucking thanks for bringing that up, Glitches. Thanks for bringing that up, Glitches. How did Soma go, Mr. Sign? Oh, and look at that. Catching him in midair. Who will be the first Intercontinental Champ on my game? Miz, Jeff, Zayn, or Benjamin? You know what? I really like The Miz, but I really don't think Shelton Benjamin gets the respect he deserves. So I'm going to say, I'm putting my vote on Benjamin, Slim. You dropped Shat Pallet for cash. I did. And there we go. That is like the 4th or 5th time we've seen that maneuver from Bobby Lashley. But look at this. Austin pops back up to his feet. And this match may go on forever. We may need the fans to start a fight forever chant, because that looks like what's going to happen. Quite the commentator you are, sir. Thank you, Mr. Sign. Thank you. I try. I try and, like, when a match is going for 20 minutes like this, I try to fake the fact that I'm still interested and that I didn't want this match to be over about 12 minutes ago. Stiff forearm. This turning. Oh, and that headbutt there. The well-documented neck injuries of Austin. Truth hurts sometimes. It does. It does. Just like love. Oh, and Austin. Austin has a sleeper hold. Lashley just has to reach out and touch the ropes, and he does. It would have been far too much to hope that that would end the match. Oh, and what do we got here? Powerbomb. And Lashley is crawling for his life. He's not going to make it anywhere. Austin all over him. Stunner! Stunner for the 3rd time! Austin's going to go for the pin. This could be it. 1, 2, new champion. 3. Stone Cold Steve Austin is your new WCW United States Champion. And what a show these two put on. Brawling back and forth. Finisher after finisher. Punch after punch. And new United States Champion. Because the game fucking bugged out on me. Because it's a stupid fucking game. And didn't make any of these title matches, even though they're supposed to be. Fuck you, WWE 2K20. The golden one is back. I fucking love Shelton Benjamin, man. He's getting buried in my universe, though. He went up against Goldberg for the WCW Heavyweight Championship this pay-per-view, and he got destroyed. And Austin, not celebrating with the title, but rest assured he is the champion. And we're trucking right along to our next match, which is Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss for the WWE Women's Championship, which, of course, Alexa Bliss holds. One fall.
Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
NXT has their own Money in the Bank pay-per-view on the game. Nice! Becky Lynch has found mixed success in her WWE career so far. She currently holds a victory over Nia Jax, but she also holds a tag team loss against the woman she'll be facing for the title tonight, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. So proven in singles, not proven in tag team action, but also the champion is the one that beat her in that tag match, and that has to be playing on her mind. And here comes the goddess. And you are right, sir. Alexa Bliss is a whole lot of hot. Alexa Bliss yet to wrestle a singles match in her WWE career despite being the champion. has only been involved in tag teams so far. This will be her first singles match. And she is going against Becky Lynch, who we just talked about does have that proven singles background. And your dick's out. My hands are free, so mine can come out at any time. And this is for the Women's Championship. Dat Boy Domo, welcome to the members section of the non-functional House of Gains with the weight size just a little bit bigger. Thanks for the follow, my dude. And Becky Lynch starting things off against the champion early. Oh, but look at this. Look how quick the goddess is. And just driving that foot into the gut the second time. You know, she says she's the man. And people are going to try and low blow you. That's just what's going to happen. Look at her bum. Whose bum? Alexa's bum? Let's all look at Alexa's bum. It's pretty peachy. Like the girl squats. Oh, and taking Becky down. And that's probably the first big move of the match here. And Bliss looking to punish her early. I don't know why, but I don't find Becky attractive. I don't think you're supposed to find Becky attractive, not with her current gimmick of walking around in like a black, unflattering t-shirt, calling herself the man. Like I don't think the goal is to find her attractive. She's a very attractive girl, but she's definitely not trying to be attractive, if you know what I mean. Oh, and an arm breaker on the outside, and you can't win the title on the outside. My personal favorite is Liv Morgan. That's my personal favorite. And the champion taking it to an old school back break into a jawbreaker. And if you break the jaw of Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins will be very upset with you because there'll be no extracurricular activities happening in that household. If you know what I'm saying. Taking the champion down hard. But look at that, fighting straight back with that arm drag. And these two women going back and forth. No one really getting the better of anyone yet. That DDT may change that story. Oh, a Bexploder! A Bexploder suplex. That could be all. We could have a new champion right now. Into the cover. Referee in position. 1, 2. And the champion kicks out at 2. And that has to be concerning. This is still very early in the match to be caught like that. You see Lynch working on the arm there. That means she must be thinking about the disarmer. Oh, and there it is! There it is! Has she done enough damage to the arm? No, the champion slides out from behind. Oh, and Bliss. Desperation. Taking Lynch to the outside. How can you forget about Liv and Mandy? Oh, Liv and Mandy at bay. Now sending Lynch near the guardrail, and you have to think, you know, Bliss does not need to win this match to keep her title. She can just fight her out here, but no, that's not the sort of champion Bliss wants to be. She gets back into the ring, and here we go again. And she may be regretting that choice right now. Oh, second Bexploder. And this has to be over. There's no way that Alexa can kick out of this. It's all just numbers here. Cert. 2.5. Alexa Bliss kicks out. And then what is it going to take? What is it going to take for her to stop fighting? Oh, she just tosses Becky out of the ring. And this may be desperation time here. This may be trying... No! Lynch not going to allow it. Get back in that ring. I want my title. Oh, and here it is. Another disarmer. She's got her foot under the ropes, though. Bliss saved by the ropes. Into the roll-up. This could be it. Out of nowhere. 1, 2. Lynch able to save herself there. And Bliss can just not get anything going for her. She's getting cut off constantly. Can't string 2 moves together. Finally hits that big right hand she's been trying to. Look at this. The knees. Will that be enough into the cover? Ref's right there. 1, 2, 3. Alexa Bliss retains the WWE Women's title. And I have no idea how she survived that, ladies and gentlemen. No idea how she survived that at all. The champion lives to fight another day. Those knees coming out of nowhere, driving the air out of Becky Lynch. Just taking away her ability to kick out. Our main event of SmackDown is Roman, Seth, and The Fiend. Triple threat ladder match for World Heavyweight Championship. On a SmackDown? Jesus, that's a big SmackDown. Well, I'm not interested in either of those people. So, I mean, I guess if I had to pick someone, I would hope The Fiend won. And now, why is this a ladder match? This is supposed to be a Money in the Bank match. This game's so fucking janky. Now into our main event of the night. The Money in the Bank ladder match. Okay, the Money in the Bank thing is there. Good. It is there. Good. And this is the second time we've seen Randy Orton tonight. What's going on, Notcha? It should be introduced as a Money in the Bank ladder match. Not much. Oh, we've had some more problems with WWE 2K20 today, not your boy. But apart from that, we're all good. He does want to go to AEW apparently. So we saw Orton earlier tonight. He interrupted the Rey Mysterio Ali Cruiserweight title match. And he got Ali disqualified, ensuring that Rey Mysterio retained his title. We have no idea why Orton did that. No idea what his motivations are. He's not even on the same show. He's on WWE, they're on WCW. What was going through the mind of the Viper? Hopefully we'll find out in weeks to come. But here he is tonight, and he's going to try and be your new Money in the Bank holder. But he has to get through 7 other men to do that. And here comes the big dog, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is making his debut here tonight at Money in the Bank. And what a match to debut in. If he wins this debut match, that could take him straight to the World Heavyweight Championship of the WWE. And he's definitely looking to put himself on the fast track for that title. And here comes The Rock.
From Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds.
The Rock made his debut last week in a triple threat match against Randy Orton and Brock Lesnar. Now, Randy Orton was able to win that match, but boy howdy did The Rock look impressive. The President of America in career mode? Is he really? I haven't done career mode. And here comes The Undertaker, also making his debut. The star power gathered in this match. You have to think a ladder match does not suit the strengths of The Undertaker. Can't imagine him scaling a ladder particularly quickly, but if you tombstone all your opponents, you have all the time in the world. That's halfway through. Who are the last four men? Edge also making his debut. David 2000. Welcome to the members section of the Non-Function House of Games. The weights are a little bit bigger. Thanks for the follow, my dude. 3 men left to enter. And here he is, the Wrestling Machine. Seth Roman and Bray, I think. I would never watch SmackDown then, Slim. But if you like them, like, that sounds like a good show. I understand they're very popular. I just heard you say David and that shit spooked me. Chad Gable versus Brock Lesnar in a Hell in a Cell match. Who wins? Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar wins, David. Oh, I thought you were talking to me. Ah, okay, not your boy. Sorry for scaring you, man. Kurt Angle also making his debut. This Money in the Bank match has brought everyone out. Everyone wants that briefcase. Everyone in the back. Here comes Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin debuted in the main event of the first ever WWE show in a losing effort to Seth Rollins. Seth. So he will be looking at some redemption here tonight. After losing that match, he was put on the sidelines. But Shelton is the first champ on SmackDown. That makes me happy. I'd watch that. David, my favourite active wrestler or my favourite wrestler of all time? Because they're two different answers. And who is the last man who's going to try his hand at becoming a future champion? The Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre, another man who debuted in the first week of WWE and had a losing effort against Kevin Owens. So, some will question, why is Kevin Owens not taking his spot? Why did Seth Rollins not take Baron Corbin's spot? We'll have to ask the bookers, because it's not me, I'm just the commentator. But with all 8 men here at the ring, let's get this action underway. And there's going to be way too much action to call here. Alright, Edge thrown to the outside. And now the numbers in the ring are uneven. No, Angle going outside. And he made a beeline for Edge when he had the opportunity to. My favourite wrestler of all time is Hulk Hogan. My favourite wrestler who is currently wrestling is Brock Lesnar. And I know that will make a lot of people upset, and I don't give a shit. And Orton disposes of Roman Reigns. And you see the Undertaker and Orton have the Rock in the corner. I might make Cesaro, Shelton and Jeff the main guys, to be honest. Sounds like a much better show to me. Love Cesaro, man. Cesaro in my universe has already given the giant swing to Andre the Giant, and that just makes me so fucking happy. My wrestling knowledge expires after 97. WCW or WWF? Not your boy. Because 97 is when the NWO got really hot in WCW. Alright, we have Roman and Taker on the outside. Corbin just knocked over a ladder by rolling to safety. And what is Undertaker doing here? Undertaker has a ladder and he's putting it in the ring. And this is where things start to get messy. This is where careers start to get shortened. WCW is the one my brother showed me. They had the tapes. Nice, nice. So you would have seen the NWO starting to kick off then in 97. I like Cesaro, he comes from Switzerland, me too. Oh, that's nice. You're a countryman of yours. Are you still in Switzerland? WWF games are the ones you played. Okay, yeah. WCW versus NWO is a really good wrestling game. Well, it was for the time anyway. Orton setting up that ladder. And surely he can't be thinking about going for a climb, but he is. Edge is right there. Orton going for a ride. And that was a poor tactical maneuver. And Edge, the only man in the ring right now. Undertaker, though, putting a stop to that. Undertaker setting up the ladder. Ring filling up. Was there an RKO that I missed? No, Randy Orton's on the ground. Fuck Roman is World Heavyweight Champ. That makes me so disgusted, Slim. Slim, you've really upset me now. My world champions, I have 3 world champions for 3 different shows. I have Ribbie, who's a sentient rib. Brock Lesnar and Goldberg. See Roman and Baron on the outside. Edge grab. You could see Kurt Angle's eyes. He thought he could go for the ladder there, but Edge taking him from behind and sending him for a ride. And are we missing someone? We're missing someone. Oh, Drew McIntyre on the outside here. I love Brock Lesnar, mate. I love him. Oh, and Undertaker. Undertaker has made a tack. Oh my god! Holy shit! Undertaker ending up on the outside from the top of that ladder. I can think of so many people worse than Brock. How did you find the match, Brock Lesnar? I thought that was terrible. I don't understand why you give a guy all this money and you give him a 3-year deal and then you have him lose a squash match in his first match. That match should never have been for the title and Kane should have won. In my opinion. I accept what they did because, you know, they're the writers of the show. I just think it was a mistake. And The Rock is laid out on that ladder there. And that is a really dangerous spot for someone to be. You can see the pace of the match starting to slow down as more and more men start to fatigue. Oh! Power slam onto the ladder! And Angle is out. Angle's not moving. Corbin cleans out the ring and that leaves one man in the ring, Edge. Edge, is he going to try and climb the ladder? No? Yes? No, he's just going to stand there? Edge making a huge... My champions for Raw is the Revival. I love the Revival. US... I like Elias too, and Kevin for Universal. I'm not a huge fan of Kevin Owens, but I love Liv Morgan. That's a really good Raw. I would watch the shit out of that Raw. Oh, now men are being hit with massive moves on the outside. That leaves Randy Orton alone inside, and Randy Orton is climbing. I don't know what happened there. I think the Undertaker kicked the ladder out. Now 2 men in... Oh! The Rock eats a spear! Roman Reigns just won the Money in the Bank off of a pinfall? What? What? What was the referee thinking? You can't win a Money in the Bank match off of a pinfall. There has been some shenanigans here. People have been paying off referees. Something has gone wrong. We're going to have to get a review up in here. Review the tape. See which ref it was that made that decision. A mistake has been made here. And someone needs to answer for it. Should I push Drew? Roman paid the ref. Yep, that's it. That's what happened. I would push... Hold on, Drew, Braun... I think Braun, if it was me. Alright, now I gotta go in, I gotta check these titles, because things are fucked. Alright, edit shows. Alright, Raw. AJ Styles. Alright, so Money in the Bank set properly. Good. But, mate, you lost your title. We're going to have to remove you. And we're going to have to AJ Styles. Yep. Now, if I check the championship history. Goldberg was not... Why is Goldberg listed there? Why? He's not even on the same show. This game's so dumb. This game is so